At long last, the market has leveled out. Shiba Inu prices have been able to stay up. The festivities have begun. The indications are being dropped by the analysts. All assets are being acquired by BlackRock. But in the next several days, something major is going to happen. The Shiba Inu may be able to get a better deal from the Trump administration and the US government. The immediate future might see an increase of 1,000 times as a result of this. Is this the goal that everyone has been hoping for? Is this a totally other issue though? Let me give you the rundown. Here at Wealthy Coins, we are pleased to provide you with Shiba every day. If Shiba is something that piques your interest, you have come to the right place. Subscribing will ensure that you are up to date on all the newest news and predictions in the cryptocurrency market. Please hit the like button if you would want to get more Shiba news updates. Shiba is actually having a very nice day today. An important development is that the price seems to have finally stabilized. It is not climbing or making any unusual movements, but the fact that it has remained stable after yesterday's spike is critical. Just this one thing can provide investors a little peace of mind, because honestly we've all been on an emotional roller coaster these last few days. Things seem to be moving along at one time. People started to get nervous after that because we saw deeper drops. Uncertainty was prevalent, and the volatility was illogical. A number of people were upset, and a few more were confused. A large portion of the population was only trying to predict what happens next. Having said that, today's vibe is different. Like the storm that was at least temporarily over, investors may breathe a sigh of relief, reassess their strategy, and stop worrying about the possibility of another sharp fall. Keeping an eye on the numbers is no longer the only focus. Finding the next step without feeling rushed or pressured because of unpredictable market swings is what it's all about. The amount of energy transferred is also quite large. It shows that people are getting back into their confidence. It means that thinking about what's coming up is a little less stressful and a little more focused. Obviously, the sky's the limit. Cryptocurrency is what it is. But for the time being, it's nice to just enjoy a bit of steadiness. After days of uncertainty, Shiba owners needed this type of respite. Nevertheless, the most exciting part is this. In all likelihood, they're back. The Shiba Inu is attracting a lot of attention from the big players. The number of notable holder net flows has increased by more than 7 times. A lot of people are talking about this now. Just why is that? The return of whale activity is usually signaled by this kind of surge. A recovery in confidence is often signaled when significant holders start to expand their stakes, a phenomenon known as accumulation. There has been a major shift in blockchain data in the last day. The net flows of significant Shiba Inu holders skyrocketed from a deep negative zone into the trillions. There has been a major shift. At the same time, due to the considerable holder inflows, important participants have significantly increased the number of Shiba Inus they have bought. Inflows of trillions of dollars are being discussed, marking a notable increase from the day before. The sum total of these large deals is also growing, reaching a peak of around $40 million not long ago. With everything else in sync, it shows a possible return to whales, where Shiba Inu are being secretly stored amid steady prices. Anxious sentiment pervaded the market not long ago. Nonetheless, it seems that confidence is being restored through this type of movement. The real question is what happens after this? Are the whales just taking stock of their surroundings? Or might this be the beginning of a major breakout? In an attempt to foretell the next movement, traders are fixated on their screens, keeping an eye on resistance levels. This construction trend might be a hint that Shiba Inus are getting ready for something big. But one thing is guaranteed. This is enough to make people nervous. The whales are waking up. The truth, though, is that you might not fully understand what's going on. The Shiba Inu seems to be really active right now. What gives? To get a better grasp on it, we need to step back and look at the bigger picture. There it is. Furthermore, this calls for keeping an eye on Bitcoin. Bitcoin price has remained relatively unchanged, holding steady at the crucial 108,000 mark. It is more than just a number. This degree of stability in Bitcoin is important because it sets the tone for the market as a whole. Bitcoin promotes a widespread feeling of security when it maintains its stability. This self-assurance is also being felt by Shiba Inus. The happenings of the previous several days must be considered. There was a great deal of unpredictability. Investors were nervous, and prices were moving wildly. But for the time being, Bitcoin is giving the market a break as it finds its feet. Yes, Shiba Inus are behaving in this way. It is staying put instead of experiencing the erratic ups and downs. Furthermore, the whales are acting suspiciously again, possibly because they sense danger approaching. Everything is linked. Because Bitcoin is so stable, it is calming the market. Meanwhile, the Shiba Inu is finding balance within itself. But the real question is, for how much longer? Could this be just the calm before another big change? As Bitcoin's resilience continues and billionaires flood back into the market, the scenario is undeniably getting more interesting. At a high-stakes event that US President Donald Trump will host, the crypto industry's biggest names are set to gather. Trump has deep links to the sector. You would not expect this kind of meeting. Those in attendance are shaping the future of Bitcoin, which is happening at a time when it is seeing tremendous growth. Trump has had the support of the crypto community for quite some time. His candidacy received millions of dollars in contributions from people who wanted him to be president, particularly after his administration took a hard stance on digital currencies. Where do things stand right now? Substantial results are being produced by that aid. Cryptocurrency is not Trump's only topic of discussion. He is taking part in it. In addition to appointing Silicon Valley heavyweight David Sachs as director of crypto policy, he has launched his own meme coin and partnered with a major exchange site. The whole business stands to benefit from the policies that are hoped to be laid out at this summit. So here's where Shiba Inus come into play. The possible effect of a more crypto-friendly environment and clearer laws on the Shiba Inu pricing is already a topic of speculation among investors. It might potentially double according to some sources. There are some who think it could go up five-fold eventually. After that, there come the boldest forecasts. The person who asserted that Shiba Inus may undergo a completely parabolic trajectory, leading to a height increase of 1,000 times. Do you not find it ridiculous? But surprises happen all the time in the cryptocurrency world. Electric energy surrounds this. Whales are behaving in a certain way. There has been some stabilization in the market. Could this be the turning point that takes the Shiba Inu breed to the next level? One thing is certain. Watching intently is everyone. The scenario is going to get really interesting soon. Where is the thrill? Oh, I see. It's real. A well-known Twitter expert has just spilled the beans on something shocking. Strategies are being put into action by BlackRock. Hundreds of Bitcoin or almost $40 million have just been purchased by their Bitcoin ETF. We kept this transaction under wraps. This is not some meaningless performance. It's a significant financial boon. Furthermore, the market as a whole is watching what BlackRock does. Nevertheless, this is the killer. Additionally, the Trump administration is taking part. According to another expert, World Liberty Financial, which is closely linked to Trump's crypto policies, bought a large amount of cryptocurrency today. They put tens of millions of dollars into Bitcoin and Ethereum. They were also quite efficient in completing the assignment. Everything was redirected to their main wallet after the assets were confiscated and the funds moved. Such forceful buying behavior? No, it's not random. It's an indication that something big is about to happen. When this happens, the Shiba Inu's life takes a completely insane turn. Everyone involved with digital currencies is waiting to see what Trump's major announcement means. What about the conjecture, though? There has already been a complete breakdown of order. Some think that Shiba Inus will play a role in Trump's future plans. If it does, it might completely alter the course of events. The kind of thing that could cause prices to spike right away is what we're talking about. People are already making ludicrous predictions. Some people think the Shiba Inu can grow to be twice its original size. Some people think it should be 5 times higher. But there are brave people in the world. This person is claiming that this might be the moment when Shiba Inus go through a parabolic phase that makes them overnight billionaires in just one day. Would you believe it? Still, with Trump's crypto alliance and BlackRock's power plays, billionaires are hoarding. The impossible is possible. Strap in. If what we're hearing is true, we could be seeing the making of history. The outlook for Shiba Inus in the future is brighter than it has ever been. Listen up, Lucy, the Shiba Inu brand's head marketer. In her most recent tweet, she made an explanation. The Shiba Inu is its own unique symbol, not just another one. She elaborated by saying that, like Bitcoin, Shiba Inu is completely decentralized. It is not managed by any one organization. There is no major company making a difference. Also, may I ask what it is? That has a lot of power. Anyone can build their life around a Shiba Inu because of how versatile the breed is. No matter what you're working on, there's boundless possibility. Some examples are fire mechanisms, staking alternatives, liquidity pools, and new utilities. The Shiba Inu crew is actually quite small, yet they're the engine that keeps the ecology going. You can do anything you want. Any location can make a contribution. The Shiba Inu stands out due to its exceptional level of independence and autonomy. The Shiba Inu price has jumped substantially. When there are more builders, the adoption rate goes up. As the rate of adoption rises, so does the demand. When demand rises, prices follow suit. Because of this, forecasts indicate that the Shiba Inu population could grow rapidly.